Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull was the fourth installment in the Indiana Jones series. John Williams composed the music, and Steven Spielberg directed the film, which is the last in the series to feature Indiana Jones as the protagonist, directed by him. Set amid the Cold War, the film follows Indiana Jones as he competes with Soviet agents to find a magical crystal skull in a remote part of Peru. Several themes from previous films are used in this one. The main theme naturally remains the main theme. It appears no less than 25 times.
Dr. Jones, let's just say for now that you are of interest to the Bureau.
Of great.
They weren't you, honey.
Marion's theme also reappears. As I explained in the video I made about Raiders of the Lost Ark, it's the music of their past, it is the music of their present, and apparently it will be the music of their future. This theme reappears, and indeed here is the future. Marion and her music evoke the past. Here, it is a new future. Two other musical glimpses into the past are the Ark of the Covenant and Henry Jones, Indiana's father, who are evoked in two sequences.
Dad?
Somewhere your grandpa is laughing.
The music for the Soviets is not much of a secret. Dovchenko has martial, sinister music. Giant insects finish him off and destroy his music as well. Irina is a scientist with mental powers and an enormous thirst for knowledge. Her musical theme is sinuous and enigmatic like her.
You're not from around here, are you?
Where is it you would imagine I am from, Dr. Jones?
Showing her cold and calculating character.
Knew what you were talking about.
You will help us find it.
However, it also reveals her emotions. Her power. And her obsession.
Tell me everything you know. I want to know everything. I want to know.
The alien overloads her with knowledge, destroying her and her music. The music of the Crystal Skull is indeed crystalline.
The legend says that a crystal skull was stolen from Agator in the 15th or 16th century, and that whoever returns the skull to the city temple will be given...
It is more than just an identifying theme. It is music that evokes sensations, ethereal and magical. It functions similarly to the Ark's theme in Raiders of the Lost Ark. The stone and its significance in the Temple of Doom. The Grail in The Last Crusade. And the Antikythera in The Dial of Destiny. These themes are the most elaborate, complex, magical, and hypnotic in his films. The music of the Crystal Skull traces the path that the characters and audience follow until they find it.
Nazca Indians used to bind their infants' heads with rope, elongate the skull like that.
Why?
Honor the gods.
Here the music has seemingly reached its destination and endpoint.
He put it back where he found it. Why?
However, this will not be the case because the skull itself opens a new path to follow. The characters and audience follow this path until they reach the temple. The temple seems to receive them with mysterious music, but without the crystal sonority because it is just a temple. However, it is here that the crystal skull must be taken. This is the final destination of the path that began here. It would have been fitting for the theme music to conclude here in the form of a symphonic poem, as Spielberg and Williams did in Close Encounters of the Third Kind. With John Williams, though, there is always magic.